All right. We're diving deep into SEO today.
Oh, yeah.
We've got this podcast episode with a real SEO expert. He's
hmm
been at it for years, helping companies get seen online.
It's amazing how many businesses just forget about it.
Right. Like they build these incredible websites and then
Yeah.
nobody can find them.
It's like opening a store in the middle of nowhere.
Totally. So SEO is like the map to your website then.
Exactly. It's how people find you.
Okay. So break it down for us. What is SEO really all about?
It's not just about algorithms, really.
Mhm.
It's about the people behind those algorithms.
Okay.
You're optimizing for Google, yeah, but also the people searching.
So ad has to work for both.
Absolutely.
Now, our expert talked a lot about keywords.
Yeah, keywords are essential.
So, like, what are they exactly?
Think of them as the bridge between what people search for and what you offer.
Okay.
Like, say you have a website about sustainable living.
Mm-hmm.
You need to know what people are actually typing in, right?
Yeah.
Eco-friendly products, zero-waste lifestyle, things like that.
So it's like speaking the same language as your audience.
Precisely.
So how do you figure out what those keywords are?
Ah, the tools.
Yeah. There are tons of them out there, right?
There are.
Which ones are actually good?
Well, Google Keyword Planner is a good place to start. It's free, at least.
So that's like the beginner level.
Kinda, yeah.
Yeah.
Then you've got the more powerful tools like Ahrefs and SEMrush.
Ah, yeah, I've heard of those.
Those give you much deeper analysis, competitor insights, all that.
Wow.
Not free, though.
Right, gotta pay to play.
Sometimes.
Okay, so which tool you use depends on what you need, basically.
Yeah, your budget, your experience, all that.
Gotcha. Now, something our expert said really stuck with me.
Oh, yeah.
He said, if your website isn't on that first page of Google results, you're invisible.
It's true, though. Think about it. How often do you go past the first page yourself?
Almost never.
Right. So ranking well is crucial.
It's not just about looking good, it's about being found.
It's about capturing attention when people are actively searching.
So you have to be right there when they need you.
Exactly.
But it's not just about getting clicks, is it?
No, it's also about trust.
Mm-hmm.
Google wants to show trustworthy results.
Makes sense.
So if your website looks credible, it's more likely to rank higher.
Okay, so how do you show Google you're a credible source?
Content, content, content. Let's say you have that online store selling organic food.
Okay.
They could create a blog with healthy recipes using their ingredients.
So they're showing they know their stuff.
Right. Building that authority.
And Google sees that.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That helps their whole website rank better.
It all connects.
It does. And they'd also need to optimize those product pages.
Oh, right. Make sure each one uses the right keywords.
Yes. And maybe create bundles based on popular searches.
Clever. So it's about weaving those keywords throughout the site.
That's a great way to put it.
But wouldn't they also need to get people to the site in the first place?
Backlinks are crucial for that.
Backlinks. Remind me what those are again.
Like votes of confidence from other websites.
Right.
A healthy living blog links to our organic store. That tells Google something.
Like a good recommendation.
Exactly. But not those shady link farms, though.
Those still exist.
Some people still try, but Google's smarter than that.
So focus on quality backlinks, not quantity.
Absolutely.
Sounds like SEO is a long game then.
It is. You're not going to get rich quick with this.
Our expert actually said it can take months or even years.
Patience is key.
It can be tempting to go for those quick fixes,
Oh, yeah.
but that's not how SEO works.
Yep, it's all about building that solid foundation.
Okay, so no shortcuts. I'm starting to see why understanding SEO is so important.
It really is. It's about separating the hype from reality.
And choosing strategies that actually work.
Exactly.
Now, I'm sure people make tons of mistakes with SEO.
Well, all the time.
What are some of the big ones?
Keyword stuffing is a classic.
Keyword stuff.
Yeah, cramming keywords into content until it sounds like a robot wrote it.
Oh, I've seen that.
It doesn't work. Google knows what you're doing.
Just use keywords strategically, not just everywhere.
Right. Google cares about user experience.
Mm-hmm.
So make your website easy to read, informative, helpful.
Gotcha.
It's not just about keywords, it's about the whole package.
Design, navigation,
Yeah.
loading speed, all that.
Exactly.
I can see why SEO can feel so overwhelming.
It's a lot to take in.
It's not just sprinkling keywords here and there, it's way deeper.
It's about understanding what Google wants and giving it to them.
And what people want too, right?
Of course. Ultimately, it's about the humans.
This is really interesting stuff. I'm excited to learn more.
Me too.
We'll delve even deeper after the break.
Sounds good.
All right, so we've talked about keywords, backlinks, all that good stuff.
Yeah, the foundations.
But I want to see it in action, like a real SEO strategy?
Sure, let's get practical.
Our expert used the example of a handcrafted jewelry business.
Okay, yeah, I remember that.
So they've got their website, their keywords, everything's optimized.
Mm.
What's the next step? How do they actually get people to see their stuff?
Content. Think beyond just selling the jewelry.
Okay.
Start a blog. Talk about jewelry trends, styling tips.
Ooh, I like that.
Maybe share the stories behind the designs, make it personal.
So they're positioning themselves as experts?
Exactly. They're offering something valuable to their audience.
And that attracts people to the website.
Right. And then once people are there, keep them engaged.
How do you do that?
Beautiful images. People want to see those intricate details.
Right. Jewelry is all about the visuals.
Maybe even video tutorials on how to care for the pieces.
Oh, that's a good idea. So they're creating a whole experience around their brand.
Exactly.
But content alone isn't enough, is it?
Nope. Gotta promote it. Social media is huge for that.
Yeah, I was just thinking that.
Instagram is perfect for jewelry, all those stunning visuals.
Right.
Pinterest, too. Drive traffic to those blog posts and product pages.
And Facebook for building a community.
Exactly. But it's not just posting. You got to engage with people.
Answer questions, run contests, all that fun stuff.
Yep. Make people feel like they're part of something special.
Okay, so they're creating content, promoting it on social media, but there are tons of jewelry businesses out there. How do they stand out?
Collaborate. Partner with influencers in the fashion world.
Influencer marketing.
Bloggers, stylists, anyone with a strong online presence.
So like an Instagrammer wearing their necklace.
Exactly. Instant credibility reaches a whole new audience.
That's smart. And don't forget offline stuff, too.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Craft fairs, exhibitions, all that.
Get that face-to-face interaction, build relationships.
And collect email addresses for their mailing list.
Exactly. SEO isn't just online. It's about the whole brand experience.
It all ties together.
It does. And speaking of, what about good old PR?
Public relations, yeah.
Pitch stories to magazines, newspapers, online publications.
Get those articles written about them.
And hopefully some backlinks, too.
Backlinks are like gold.
They are.
Okay, so they're doing all this stuff. How do they know if it's working?
Data. You got to track those metrics.
What kind of metric?
Organic traffic is a big one.
How many people are finding the website through search engine?
Right. If that number's going up, you're on the right track.
Makes sense.
Track keyword rankings, too. See if you're moving up.
So you can adjust your strategy if needed?
Exactly. And then there's bounce rate.
Bounce rate?
How many people leave the website after just one page?
Oh, like they didn't find what they were looking for?
Could be the content, the design, maybe the page loads too slowly.
So it tells you what needs fixing.
Yep. But the most important metric is conversion rate.
Conversion rate meaning?
How many visitors actually do what you want them to do?
Buy something, sign up for the email list, that kind of thing.
Exactly. Traffic's great, but it needs to lead to results.
Makes sense. This is a lot of information. Any advice for beginners?
Start with the basics. Keywords, content, backlinks.
Get that solid foundation first.
Once that's in place, then you can get fancy.
Don't try to do everything at once.
Exactly.
And SEO is always changing, right?
Oh, yeah, always.
How do you keep up with all the new stuff?
Stay curious. Read blogs, follow experts on social media.
So you're constantly learning.
You gotta be. Attend webinars, conferences, all that.
Soak up all the knowledge.
Yep. And don't be afraid to experiment.
Experiment.
Yeah. Try new things, see what works for your website.
A/B testing, different content formats.
Exactly. Analyze your data and adapt.
So it's not just following the rules, it's about being creative, too.
Do both. SEO is a science and an art.
I like that. It's easy to get lost in the technical stuff.
It can be.
But at the end of the day, it's about connecting with people.
It is.
Speaking of, let's talk about personal branding.
Oh, yeah, that's a good one.
How does SEO apply to that?
It's all about building your online presence.
Like a digital storefront for yourself.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Optimize your LinkedIn profile, create great content.
Build a website that shows off your skills and experience.
Right. Take control of your online narrative.
Show the world who you are and what you can do.
I love that.
It's powerful stuff.
It is. But it's an ongoing process.
Just like SEO for businesses.
Keep learning, keep experimenting, keep creating.
That's great advice. This has been a really eye-opening deep dive into SEO.
Yeah, I agree.
We've covered so much ground.
We have.
So we've really gotten into the nuts and bolts of SEO.
Yeah. From keywords to user experience, it's a lot.
It really is, but it's fascinating how it all connects.
It's like all these different pieces working together.
Right. But SEO is always changing, right? It's not a one-time thing.
Definitely not. It's constantly evolving.
So how do you keep up with all those changes?
Got to stay curious. That's key.
Okay, what does that look like practically?
Subscribe to industry blogs. Those are a gold mine of info.
Ah, yeah, the blogs are always full of the latest tips.
Newsletters, too. Lots of good stuff there.
Makes sense. Anything else?
Oh, yeah. Follow the experts on social media.
Social media, really.
Absolutely. You pick up so much from their conversations.
It's like getting a peek behind the scenes.
Kinda, yeah. And online communities are great, too.
Communities, like forums.
Yeah, forums, groups, all sorts of places where people share their SEO knowledge.
So you can learn from each other's experiences.
Exactly. Successes and failures, all of it.
It's like a collective brain for SEO.
That's a great way to put it.
Now, I'm curious about experimentation. Where does that fit in?
You have to be willing to try new things, definitely.
So it's not just about following the rules.
Not blindly, no. You got to understand the principles, then get creative.
So like testing different headlines, trying different content formats.
Exactly. See what works best for your audience.
Analyze the data, adjust, repeat.
That's the process. SEO is part science, part art.
I'm really starting to see that. But with all this technical stuff, it's easy to forget about the human side.
Oh, for sure. Connecting with people is still key.
So let's bring it back to personal branding. How does SEO fit in there?
Think of it as building your own online presence, your digital footprint.
Like your personal brand is its own website, basically.
Exactly. Optimize your LinkedIn profile. Those keywords matter.
Right.
Create engaging content on social media, build your own website even.
Showcase your skills, your experience, all that.
It's all about controlling your online narrative.
Showing the world who you are and what you offer.
I love that.
It's empowering, isn't it?
It is. But remember, it's an ongoing process.
Just like SEO for businesses, always evolving.
Keep learning, keep experimenting, keep creating. That's the key.
This has been such a valuable deep dive into SEO.
It really has.
We've learned so much, from the basics to the bigger picture.
And it all comes back to that human connection.
Right, understanding your audience and providing value.
Absolutely. SEO is a powerful tool when used the right way.
Thanks for taking this journey with us. I'm excited to put this knowledge into action.
Me too.
Until next time, happy optimizing, everyone.